Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You hear that noise in the back? That's my ice machine being disrespectful, you know. But I'm here to talk about a relationship part 2. Okay, before I get started, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. Give me some comments below, guys. Tell me where you think that I went wrong. Tell me where you think that they went wrong. Don't always be on my side. I need positive feedback as well. Or negative feedback, I can take it. Here we go. Okay, so this relationship was 14 years, and we're going to call her Leo because she was a liar. Sorry, Leos. Please don't take it personal. But the Leos that I came encounter with, relationship-wise, they liars. Now, I have a best friend that's a Leo. I don't know if she was a liar or not because we ain't dated, you know? So here we go. So Leo, it started out good. It started out great. It always does. You know, we talked a lot. We conversated a lot. I felt like she was older than me. And but I just didn't know how old. I would get into that. She was older than me, so I thought that she had her head on straight. She knew what she wanted. You know, she was going places in her life. But she traveled a lot for her job, so it wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot that I could see that was going on with her. And I mean that by I didn't know that she was a liar like she was. You know, all that stuff came, gradually. But when we first got together, I had my own place, and we would. She would come over to my house, and I'll ask her before she get there, what do you need? What's going to make you comfortable? So whatever she needed, I got at the house. Whatever she wanted cooked, I made sure it was cooked. I did it. I made sure she was comfortable at my home. So, we did that for a while. She'll come in town. I'll see her. I don't see the lies at this time because, I'm just trying to enjoy the time that we do have together because, we don't see each other as often. So, later on down the line, I resigned from my job. So therefore, I was at home a lot. Not only that, my mom had passed away, so I was depressed. But she was still traveling, coming in and out. And so I started really paying attention to her and noticing what she's talking about and what's going on with her, and paying attention to what she's saying to me and recapping. So what I had to do, because I was like, well, you said that you didn't feel well because your mom's anniversary came up, and but you also told me that you wasn't going to go to the play because you didn't feel well because your mom anniversary. But you told me later on that, I said, what you do this weekend? You told me that you went out with your friend because your friend wanted to get you out the house. But why didn't you tell me that before? It was lies like that. It was lies. And then, like, she'll make me mad. And see, she will make me mad. And I keep on be like, Leo, stop. Let's just have a good time. Leo, stop. Let's just have a good time. You're not here that long. Let's just enjoy this time we have together. And I have to keep saying that. And if I have to keep saying it and she doesn't react to what I'm saying, I have to get loud. Stop. I said stop. Now, if you don't stop, I'm going to take you back to your car and you can go home. Then she'll start acting right. Why have to go through all that? Why can't you just say, I do miss you too. I don't want no problems. Let's just enjoy this time. Never happened that way. So we can go somewhere and she would act like she more than me. Let's get this straight. Ain't nobody more than me. Ain't nobody more than you. Michelle Obama ain't more than me. Ain't nobody more than you. And then she kept on saying, I'm classy. I'm classy. Wait, first of all, If somebody's classy, you don't have to keep saying it. They can see it. Michelle Obama is classy. You see it. My ex-girlfriend, Leo, she was not classy because I couldn't see it. Let's get that on the table. So, further on down the line, she was telling me, I'm going to retire. We can spend more time together. We can move together. She had got a realtor, was saying that she's looking for houses. She had said she was going to retire for all this time when the time come for her to retire. And mind you, I'm cutting out a lot because she lied to me on a daily. She lied to me on the daily. So I'm cutting out a lot. She said that we was going to get I'm going to the end because that's when all the, to me, that matters. So she came to me one day. My shirt is not dirty, guys. I don't know what's that on my shirt, but I'm good. I got Tupac. But she came to me one day and she said, I fired the realtor. He wasn't giving me what I want. And I was like, oh, okay, well, we got to get another realtor. She did. She got another realtor, and I'm probably and probably the truth be told, she didn't have no realtor out here anyway, because we used to go look at houses just to be doing stuff. So she didn't have no realtor out here. She had a realtor in Georgia. Okay, she had a realtor in Georgia. They found her a house. Now she told me that she found a house in Georgia and she was going to rent it out. So I was like, why would you go and spend money in a house in Georgia? And I ain't going to Georgia. So why would you do that? She wasn't worried about me. She wasn't worried about me. She was worried about herself. She told me the houses are too expensive here, but she ain't going nowhere. Okay. Lies. So one day I called her. It was a weekend. And we were supposed to spend some time together. And I was like, where you at? She said, I'm in Georgia. What? I said, what you doing in Georgia? She was like, well, I moved here. Well, when were you going to tell me? Well, I'm telling you now. Oh, to now it's too late. Now it's too late. So at this point, mind you, she traveled a lot. So I wasn't finna have no long distance relationship with her again after she had already traveled. Not knowing what you doing out there in Georgia. I'm not finna do that. That stuff wasn't that good. Nope. Not finna do that. So I said, we had an argument. We yelled. We fussed. So, mind you, this whole 14 years, I've never met her family. Never met a friend of hers. Never met them. Because she was so secretive. Because she wasn't out. She wasn't out. So I kind of didn't want to push her to get out because that's not my place. But you could introduce me as a friend. They don't just look at you and go this, oh, you eat pussy. They don't just look at you and say that. So she could have introduced me as her friend, but she still never did that. So I said, okay. So what I did, she was married too. Then she went somewhere, took pictures, and had happy anniversary to us on her shirt, something about anniversary to her and her husband. Then I confronted her about it. She told me I didn't see that in the picture. I was like, what do you think, I'm stupid? So I said, okay. So one day she came to me and she had this new car. She said it was her son's car. I was like, oh, okay, good. She said, so I'm driving my son's car today. Okay, fine. We went into a restaurant. I come out, I'm on the passenger side, and I see this name. Let's call him JR. Now, JR was her ex-husband. He worked at a dealership. Okay. Another lie. So I'm arguing with her about it, and I was like, why didn't you just tell me that your son went and got a car from his dad? Why can't you just tell me that? That was a big secret. So as soon as I start saying something about it, she took it out the window like I didn't see it. I saw it. So, but I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to tell you about the age situation. So it was my birthday, and I wanted to go out to this club called PIV in Riverside. So she took me to that club, and I think she gave me her wallet and put in my purse. So once she left, she forgot her wallet. So when I went into my purse, I seen her wallet, I seen her driver's license. So I'm looking at her driver's license and I'm like this. I'm continuing on my fingers. I had to add some toes to this. So I was like, nah, gotta calculate out. Doop, 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 doop. Gotta calculate out. What? So, okay. She was going out of town, so she had to come and get her wallet. I didn't say nothing at that point in time because I didn't want to say it over the phone. I wanted to look in her face when I tell her. So I waited, probably for like 2 weeks until she came back. I waited. We went to breakfast that morning. So this is how I told her. I said, Leo, you know what I found out? A funny thing that I found out is like when you was 18, I was 6 months old. Her mouth went like that. Said, yeah, I seen your ID. I seen your ID. I said, you are 18 years older than me. Why couldn't you just tell me that and let me make that decision? See, that's when people start, I hate when people just lie for no reason. There was no reason for her to lie like that because she didn't look that old. She didn't look it. So why are you lying? I didn't get it. So, I didn't get mad about it. I was in a relationship for a good 10 years then. So what to do now? So I didn't say anything at that point in time. But when our relationship started to crumble, and she thought she was going to get away and leave and go to Georgia and live a good life in Georgia, and nobody knows about who she is. And I did this out of spite, and this ain't even me, but I did it. I called up her husband. Can't say ex-husband. I called up her husband. And I said, you know that Leo is dating me? He said, no, I don't. I said, Leo is a lesbian. We've been dating for 14 years. He said, he started stuttering. For 14 years? Yes. 14 years, baby. I said, and she's been hiding it for all that time. And I go with this, and I don't know what kind of relationship you have with her. I said, but I've talked to you before. You've called my phone before looking for her. She told me the reason why you had her phone was because the kid's grandmother passed away, and you didn't have a phone at that time. And you called my phone looking for her. He said, no, that never. He said, the kid's grandparents passed away. I said, they probably did pass away a long time ago. I said, but that's a lie that the Leo told to me. So he said, okay. He said, I do remember talking to somebody, asking where she was. I do remember that part, but I don't remember the part about my mother and all that. So I was like, that was just a lie to keep me, in the back. So I told him all that. I called her up. I told her what I did. He called her up. And, she tried to act like, oh, he already knew. No, he didn't know. He told me I took him back. I'm a little taken back from all this. Yeah, you should be. You should be. So, so I stopped talking to her. I broke up with her. Stopped talking to her. She continued to bug me, continued to call me, continued to tell me, let's work this out. I want you back. And I told her, I don't want to be back with you. I don't want no long distance relationship. I already had that with you. Now you're going to go to Georgia and you think that I'm going to put up with you coming once a month? Really? And you do what you want to do in Georgia? Girl, kiss my tail. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. You're not worth that. You're not worth it. If I wasn't worth the time for you to tell me, Belinda, houses are too expensive here in California, let's move to Georgia. That would have been a whole different other conversation. But no, you got up and you left because you a liar and you sneaky. So I said, even still today, 2022, she calls me. She wants me. I can't go back to somebody that I don't trust, right? I don't trust you because you lie. And right now, I can't stand a liar. I cannot stand a liar. If you're gonna tell me the truth and let me decide what I want to do with that. Don't just lie to me and act like I don't know that you're lying. People think if you don't say anything and you just sit there and you just listen to what they say and you don't say anything, that they're right. You're not right. You're not right. I just don't want to use my air to tell you or to argue with you over something that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I let you think that you're right. But I know what I'm going to do. I know the decisions I'm going to make. I'm not going to let you think that you're right. And then, you can be like, yeah, I was right about that. She couldn't say nothing. I was right. No, hell no, you wasn't right. You can think that. You can think that you was right. You can go tell your neighbors. You can go tell your neighbors. You can tell whoever you need to tell that you wasn't right. She even, cheated on me. She even cheated on me one time. I found out about it, talked to the lady, was going back and forth with the lady. And I felt like, what the hell am I doing? You ain't even worth all that. What am I doing? I stopped that. I continue to say, we not together. I don't want no part of it. She even asked me one time, maybe when I come down, we could just have sex. We don't have to be together. We can have sex. If my sex is good enough for you to come down and get once a week, it's good enough for you to have every day. Okay? And then the sex wasn't like, woo! Sex wasn't like that. Sex wasn't like that. Because soon as she have her moment, she sleep. And you be like, dang, can I get a cuddle or a pat on the head or something? Or as soon as she gets what she wants, she'll start talking shit. And I'll be like, I'm not finna keep doing this. I said, once she went to Georgia, she did all that. She ain't never touched this coochie again. You ain't even worth having it. You ain't even worth exploring it. You ain't even worth smelling it. She wasn't worth it. So, I just hate the fact that she didn't have to lie to me all that time. She didn't. She could have told me the truth and she could have let me make that decision. She's the second person in my life that lied about their age. Why are you lying about your age? Be grateful that you the age that you are. Be grateful. Because some people didn't make it. Some people went home. Some people didn't make it. So why are you so scared to tell your age? Why are you so scared to tell your age? I'm not scared to tell my age. I'm happy to be the age that I am. Because I had a sister that didn't make it to my age. I have a granddaughter that didn't make it to my age. So why am I so scared to celebrate who I am today? Why am I mad about that? So nowadays you have to be like, how old are you? What's your name? Da 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 da. Let me see your ID. What's your mom's maiden name? Excuse me. You got to ask all kinds of questions like you a creditor. Because later on, you're going to find out that it was just all a lie. It was just all a lie. But right now, we're cordial. How you doing? Oh, I'm fine. What you been doing? Nothing, working. Just working. Everything's good over these parts. We cordial. I don't want to hate her, and she don't want to hate me. That's the way it is. But a relationship, never. Wouldn't give her that time of day no more. Because I don't trust her. And then not only that, she wants to see me and she got a girlfriend. Why? You got a girlfriend. Look at her. I'm sure you got pictures of me. Look at those pictures. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. So that was a relationship of 14 years that I regret. I could have been with somebody. I could have been married. I could have had kids. I could have been in a better place. I could have been so many places more. But she took 14 years of my life. And let her tell it, I took 14 years of her life. But I ain't lie to her. I didn't cheat on her. I didn't have no husband. Those are things I didn't have. I didn't move away from her and didn't tell her. I didn't do those things. She knew my family. She knew some of my friends. Because I was out. But after 14 years, if you really care about me, you should have came out too. You should have came out too. Because I was worth it. I am worth it. But the grass is not greener on the other side. You got all kinds of twigs and prickly bushes all over there. I ain't even mad at her. You know, if she's happy, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. Because ain't no need of me holding animosity against nobody. Because you know what? I want all my blessings. I'm not finna hold animosity toward nobody. Because she's sleeping at night and I'm not. Because, she did me this way. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. I'm over it. I'm over it. So, she can do what she needs to do in her life. Enjoy her life, you know, with whoever she's with. And I'm happy she's with somebody. That means she'll stop bugging me. But we don't have to see each other. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be none of that. You know, you can just say that, you know, I'm somebody you used to know. You can say that. I'm fine with that. But don't sit up here and act like, oh, we buddy-buddy. We'll never be that. Because, you know, having a long, hard conversation with you, I'm going to see all the lies that's coming. It's going to be like this. Lies, she lying, Belin, she lying, lies. And then, you know, I'm just going to black out because I can't take all the lies. That's why I was like, I don't want nobody to lie to me. You got to lie to me, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Because you grown. I can't whip your ass. I can't whip your ass for you lying. You know, if you want to lie, if those lies want to come out of your mouth, that's you. That's you. Let those lies come out your mouth. Don't have nothing to do with me. Nothing. So, guys, that's a little snippet. I ain't going to go into 14 years because it's not worth it. But I did want to let you guys know, give you a story time about part 2 of my relationships. I'm going to do a part 3 and 4. And that'll be it. And because all my relationships has been, you know, long term, so I can't really say, oh, I had a lot of relationship, oh, I'm that old. I didn't start that like that. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, let me know. If you know her, if you know liar, run. Because she ain't nothing to play with. So, guys, I'm going to end it here. Make sure you guys have a blessed day. Sun is not shining that good, but I don't care. It feels good out here. And let's just love one another. You know, let's just show each other that we don't have to be enemies here. We don't have to be enemies. You know, you go your way, I go my way. And that's the way it's going to be. And that's the way it is. So, guys, thank you for showing up for part 2. Come back. Let's see part 3 and part 4. And let's go from there. Okay? So, let's go from there. So, if you please, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up. Give me some comments below. I would appreciate it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. So I'm going to end it here. Peace, love, and happiness. That's what we're doing. That's what we're about. Bye-bye.